How you doing, guys? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a new YouTuber tag for all new. So in this video specifically, I'm going to be tagging 7 new YouTubers, but this video is actually tagging all new YouTubers in the investing channel community. I picked 7 that I'm friendly with. I wanted to pick more. I didn't tag channels that don't show their face in it or kind of seem to hold their privacy a little bit more. I just don't want them to feel weird if I call them out to do it. You don't have to do this, it's just something fun. And hopefully this spreads. If you want to do this video and tag 7 other people, maybe we can all get to know each other a little bit better and have this spread further out through our community to get more people to join us on our investing journey. When you're a new YouTube channel, it's kind of hard to broaden your reach, so networking is really important. I think this video would be a good tool to kind of get us further out. We already have a nice community of investors that we all interact with, and I'm so happy to have met all of you guys. I feel like I've been able to create real friendships and bonds of people with like-minded interests, people that are interested in investing, the FIRE movement, financial freedom, and that really treat this like a passion. And this video is also designed to get to know the investor a little bit better. We talk so much about what we're doing in our portfolios and in our financial lives, but maybe just have a little fun and get to know the person behind the investor. Now, I think I may have said 7 channels I was going to tag. I'm actually going to tag 8 of them. And anyone who's watching this video, I highly encourage you to go over to these channels, check them out, subscribe. They all provide very valuable content. They're investors in all different phases of life. Some are actually millionaires, some are just starting out. And like I said, it's all about community. And it's so cool that we live in 2019 that we can actually do this. We can have communication with all different kinds of investors, find mentorship, become mentors, or whatever the case can be. And again, guys, before we jump into it, this is a total of 12 questions. I'm gonna link them all in the description below, along with the channels. So if you're gonna answer these questions, you can simply just go down and pull them from the description and go from there. And also, guys, if you do this new YouTuber tag, like I said, I'm tagging everyone. Let me know that you did it in the comments. I want to come over to your channel, show you some support, and get to know you as well. First channel I am going to tag is one of my new favorite dividend investing channels. It is JMac Investing. Jason over there. His channel specifically focuses on his portfolio filled with growth dividend stocks. Jason has a very good analysis and has a very good portfolio, and I'm learning from it. I'm coming over more from investing in real estate. I like to invest in growth stocks, but I also want to have a nice portfolio of dividend stocks. And definitely go check out his channel. Jason, I tag you to do this tag. The second channel I want to tag is Mr. Mario Parra. Mario over there, he's a young entrepreneur and is investing heavily into the market. He's very passionate, a lot of energy. He's heavily into AbbVie, which is a stock I am also purchasing, which is very popular just within the community online here. Dividend and growth investors are all jumping onto it because of its valuation. Mario posts Motivation Mondays every Monday. A young guy, way ahead of what I was doing at his age. It's so cool to see people jump into their investing journey at such a young age in entrepreneurship as well. I follow him on Instagram too. He has a really nice car detailing business. The third channel I'm going to tag is everyone's favorite YouTuber, Mr. Jose with Rico Suave Investing. He produces a very good channel from his studio. It's like it looks like a movie store, like an old Blockbuster or something, but he's also an actor, so he's just very good on camera, good energy all the time, and he's done a lot for the community already, so make sure to go check out his channel. And I tag you to do this. The fourth channel I want to tag is Manny the Average Investor. Manny has a phenomenal channel. He is very good at dissecting stocks. I really enjoyed his last video comparing PayPal to Square. He articulates very well, value perspectives, and I love the name of the channel because we all should be investors and we all are somewhat average, and you don't know if you're a great investor or an average investor until your portfolio gets bigger. We all have started as average investors with smaller portfolios at some point, and then we become great investors towards the tail end of our journey. So Manny, I tag you, and make sure to go on and check his channel. The fifth channel I am going to tag is my good friend Kevin with Adventures in Us. He was actually my first collab video I ever did on YouTube. Kevin produces phenomenal content. He's doing a documentary series. He just did a phenomenal video about the FIRE movement. He's very passionate about it. If you don't know what FIRE is, it's the quest to financial independence and retire early. If there's anyone that's gonna achieve this at a young age, it's Kevin. He's very passionate, he's a very good stock investor, and a good friend of mine. So make sure to check out his channel. And Kevin, I tag you to answer these questions. The sixth channel I'm going to tag is our good friend Tom with Passive Income Tom. Tom has been an investor for many, many years. He's built a nice portfolio of passive income revenue. I believe it's around $2,000 a month in passive income. He has a goal of $15,000 a month, and he's very focused. He takes you in to show you exactly all of his revenue sources and how he's been able to create this, and we're following along on his journey to get him to watch him hit his goal of $15,000 in passive monthly income. So Tom, I want to learn more about you, so make sure please do this tag on your channel. The seventh new YouTuber I want to tag is Shane with Satisfying MSG. Shane is another young investor, very passionate. He's actually in college right now. And again, I really admire these younger investors. I'm 30 years old right now, so back in 2008 was like the best time to be investing, and the market was crashing, and I was partying in college when I should have been putting all my money in the market. I believe the Dow's up about 2.5 times since then, the bottom of the market. So I really admire you guys being young and taking the resources you have and putting them in the market. I promise, keep on doing this, and you are going to be extremely happy in the future. And then the eighth new YouTuber I want to tag, Mr. Dave from Hidden Freedom Investing. Dave just got featured on Informed Trade's live stream. It was really cool to watch. Dave became a millionaire within 7 years of investing, and it's really inspiring to watch, and we're all on this quest. I have a goal by 2022 to be a millionaire. I eventually will kind of disclose my full net worth and where I'm at on that track. But Dave, I really appreciate you bringing us in and sharing that with us. It's really inspiring to people. When you see people that have climbed the mountain of financial success, some people look at it with envy. I look at it as like, wow, that could be me as well. We're thankful for people like you to be documenting this journey and showing us how real it is to become this. So Dave, I tagged you to do this new YouTuber tag as well. And guys, that is 8 YouTubers to follow. So with that said, let's jump into the questions. Let's get to know me, and let's get to know these other new YouTubers. All right, so the first question is, how old were you when you started investing? I'm 30 now. I started investing about 7 years ago. So back in about 2012, I was growing in my job. I was making more money. I was doing a lot of research into things, and I knew that I had to start investing. So that would have put me at about the age 22, maybe 23 is when I actively started investing. Question number 2, why did you start investing? As I mentioned in the intro, I was in college during the 2008, around the financial crisis. And I became obsessed with what happened. Why did we have this big financial crisis? So I started following people that predicted the financial crisis, like Peter Schiff. And I just knew that doing nothing, the concept of saving dollars wasn't a good strategy. And I also saw how much pain was incurred during the financial crisis. So I figured if I could start deploying money in other areas, I would feel less pain if something like this were to happen again. So that's why I started investing. The third question is, what was your first investment? So coming out of the financial crisis, a lot of fear mongering, and a lot of people that have been fear mongering for years were kind of proven right. Or even today, there's people that predict there's going to be a recession all the time, something bad's going to happen, get out of the market and stuff your money in gold and silver. So I'm lucky that I kind of caught the tail end, the bull market and the beginning of the bear market. It's a very inexpensive metal to buy, so actually at the time I started buying physical silver and just buying some every single month as a way to start storing my wealth. So to answer question number 3, my first investment was investing in silver. The fourth question is, what career field gave you the money to start investing? So I actually went to school to be a teacher, a high school teacher. And then while I was in school, I was doing security overnights at a community not too far from here. And I met someone in the neighborhood that stopped me, kind of took a liking to me, and asked if I would be interested in kind of working for him in a way. Long story short, he wasn't doing the best thing that he could by this company, but he brought me in and I got into the commercial dish machine and hygiene business. And to put it simply, and I still do this today, is we put dish machines into restaurants. We do the ongoing service and maintenance for the restaurant for no charge, except we just ask that you buy our chemical products, and we offer full service and support to make sure that on Friday night when your restaurant's packed, that you're always able to put clean dishes back on the table. If it breaks down, we send out technicians. I've been able to build that into 400 active customers that we now run a route for. I luckily had success with it pretty early on, and that's where I started to gain money and started to deploy that in investing. And I'm kind of minimalistic. I don't really like buying other things outside of it. Like some people really enjoy spending money on clothes or things like that. I really like spending money on investing. Question number 5 is, how many sources of income do you have and what are they? So let me go through and count them. So I just mentioned where I got started is in the dish machine hygiene business. Then I got into selling commercial equipment, also brokering that money. That's another stream of revenue. That's refrigerators, ice machines, any kind of commercial appliance for a restaurant, cookware, and things like that. My third stream of revenue is I actually have a business where we do paint and sip parties, and pretty much what that is, that if you've ever seen people go out and paint a picture and have a good night out with like a glass of wine, I partner with a good friend of mine who's an artist, and we do that at some of my clients' restaurants. My fourth stream of revenue is I actually have a friend who owns a green screen kind of party business, and I'll help him out on the weekends, provide green screens for birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, weddings, and things like that. So I'll sometimes spend Saturday nights a few hours doing that. My fifth stream of income is my rental income. So I own rental property, and I'm looking to acquire more rental property. I'm finishing a cash out refinance, having some cash, and I want to build that revenue stream as well. And also I'm married too, so I do include my wife's income as well. She is a part-time paralegal, so that's number 6. Then she is also a monetized YouTuber, so that is income stream number 7. And then I also invest in dividend producing stocks, so that would be my 8th stream of income that are coming to the top of my head. The 6th question in the Get to Know Me YouTube tag is, if you were to give someone one tip to start investing, what would it be? And for me, I really think the most important thing for investing is to become a frugal person. I don't think it's necessarily how much money you make. I think it's how much you take home and what are your consuming habits. So like, I really encourage people to become more minimalistic, look for any little ways to save money, and just know that this money you're about to spend on this silly thing would be much better served invested into stocks, real estate, any other investment vehicle. It will pay you off so many times with compounding interest in the future. So pretty much be cheap, invest the rest. Even if you make mistakes and lose some money along with investing, keep on deploying that money. You'll learn from your mistakes. Just keep on deploying money. All right, so question number 7 is, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? For me, it was a lot of things. I probably wanted to do it for a long time. My wife started a channel. I've talked about that many times on this channel. She has an awesome channel. Now with over 12,000 subscribers, it's amazing. And she makes pretty decent income from it. So that was definitely inspiring. But I probably wanted to do it, and actually I tried before to do it. And a couple things, I hated my content that I was making. Also just learning like the software, like how to edit videos, how to do everything, the thumbnails, the tags. It's a lot of work actually, and I knew that going in. I just wanted to make sure if I was gonna do this, I was gonna do it right. Because you're putting yourself out there. We're on a public forum. Like, all of you people on here can judge me. You can say Ryan's this, Ryan's that. And that can be discouraging, but if you realize it's a very small fraction of the people, and you shouldn't really care what other people think about you if you're doing the right thing. And that's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to start too, because I wanted to be in this community. Like, these are the kind of people I want to hang out with. I don't get to talk to people every day that love investing, that have a passion towards the FIRE movement, that do so much research on stocks and build portfolios. They're just not everywhere. So it's really cool to have the internet to make friends like that. And I still love all my other friends, even though you don't have the same passions. And for a lot of people investing, just buying the index for your whole life will probably serve you very well. So, and the last thing I will say about it is, if you watch Graham Stephan's channel, and especially if you watch his video with his 1 million subscribers, he's just having so much success right now. And he's such a normal guy. And it makes you feel like, wow, I could do that. I mean, he does work very hard, and he has a very good temperament towards investing, creates such great content. But when he started out, he didn't think he was interested enough. He wanted to invest in other people's channel because he didn't think he was the right messenger of the content that we are all providing. So all that's really inspiring. For those reasons, that's why I wanted to start my YouTube channel. Question number 8 is, Did you have any reservations towards starting your YouTube channel? So I kind of mentioned in the last question, I did, because you're putting yourself out there, but also for me, I have all these different sources of income. It is a lot of work, and I wanted to make sure I could put the right energy into it, and I really do give it my all. So I appreciate all of you people that watch, comment, interact, because we really do put so much energy into creating this content because we have a passion for it, and little things like hitting the like button and sharing with a friend really means the world, and I appreciate every single person that has so far. Question number 9, what is your channel about? And for this question, I kind of mean like specifically, what is your channel about? Like, it's obviously all about investing, but my channel, I have to say, so far has been specifically about real estate, being a Tesla investor, and just other little hacks and tips along the way, like credit card churning, a little bit of inspiration as far as like my $1 million check that I carry with me every single day. And it's gonna evolve as we go. Now I'm building out more of a dividend section of my portfolio, but it's really a journey to financial independence. 10, what are your goals with your channel? So one of my goals I'm already achieving, I feel like I'm becoming a better investor. Create content, it'll make you do better research on your investments, to make sure they're quality investments, because you're putting them out there in front of everyone. So to become a better investor, and then of course, I want it to become another source of income. My wife has been able to do this, and it's such a cool way to make money. Yes, it takes a lot of work, but I'm in here at my house. I have a son over there. I have a daughter on the way. I want to be able to make money from home. I really have a passion towards traveling, so if I could create enough passive income and making money remotely on a camera, like my wife does, that would offer me more freedom to move around in the future. So this is all me planting a seed for the future. This is an investment. Investment is not only with money, but it's also with your time. Question number 11, what are some fun facts about you that people might not learn from your channel? So investing is such a big part of my life. Between investing, work, and being a family man, that is 98% of who I am. I think an interesting thing about me would be that I used to be really passionate about baseball, actually. I used to play a little bit of college baseball. That was something I did for a long time. I don't even keep up with baseball anymore, because I think all the passion that I put towards that, I saw that at a certain point in my college career that it was no longer providing return. And then I found investing, and I was like, wow, this is something that can provide a lot more returns than playing baseball. But I really enjoyed it. I made friendships for a lifetime. It taught me a lot about hard work. It taught me a lot about teamwork, how to deal with other people. Actually, I managed baseball at my high school for 5 years after I came back from playing. That was something awesome. Just the community of people I've been able to meet from that. They'll be friends, and they're like family almost for a lifetime. But the older I get, it starts to feel like a former life, but the friendships will always be there. I almost forgot to mention one of my favorite hobbies is actually to play guitar. I have a band I put together with my brother and some other friends, actually 2 of my brothers. So we play a couple shows a year. We play the anniversary party for my art company, and I'll actually insert a clip of us playing right here. And the last question is question number 12. What is the biggest investing mistake you have ever made? Now, we all like to talk about our winners. It's a lot easier to talk about winners, but if you're gonna be an investor, it's trial and error, and you get better as you go. When you make mistakes, you have to learn from them. And I'll own up to the fact that I was making a lot of money in cryptocurrency, specifically with the Ethereum, during the last bull market. But I got too emotionally involved with the investment, and I have to be careful with that with any investment. I learned moving forward. You know, I don't want to blame anyone else for my mistake, but the influence I was getting around for me. And the market was so tricky, because even though the market went parabolic, it just wasn't slowing down. So some people that were wise and sold and took their profits probably lost money on the way up. But I think the biggest thing as investors you have to learn is you're never gonna quite buy the bottom, and you're never gonna quite sell at the top. So I just got too greedy with it, and that was my biggest loss, was in cryptocurrency probably somewhere between 5 to 10,000. And I still am interested in the market right now. I just think it hasn't seen the full bear cycle yet. And I think right now, as it trades sideways for a while, it'll start to break down before it goes back into a bull market. So that's question number 13. And that is my final question, guys. This is the new YouTuber tag, investor channel style. Please take this with you. Like I said, anyone can do this. I am tagging you 8 channels. And if you don't want to do it, whatever. I guess if this is a video you don't want to make, you don't have to make it, but I think it's a good way to network and get to know some of the people a little bit better. Actually, I did a collaboration with Citizen of the Year, who has a great channel. And he was kind of asking me, Ryan, what do you do? I think it'd be interesting to learn what you do for like a living and a little bit more about you. So he kind of gave me the idea to do this. And then I thought, well, I want to get to know everyone else too, so why not do this? If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. Tap that notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I upload a video. And as always, guys, until the next one.